Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. AVAX might be working on a 5-wave move to the upside. Most coins are not holding an impulse. So on the way up, most coins have retraced already below the 50% retracement level. The problem is here, however, so again, most coins have only formed 3 waves up from the 5th of August low. There are some exceptions and so on, but you know, AVAX has formed 3 waves up so far. It's holding below the trend line, so consolidating below the trend line. That red trend line could be a breakout signal and a breakout setup. We have 3 touch points. It is a relevant one. If I go to the 1-hour time frame, you can see now that we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2. The 3rd wave was unfortunately a bit too weak. So I think I forgot to mention that in the last update. The 3rd wave only reached the 1.236 extension. I mean, we could argue that maybe, getting one more high would be ideal. I think if it turns to the upside from here, I would still call that another extension of wave 3, and we would be dealing with, it's just difficult to determine those micro counts sometimes. So, something like that. I mean, that is something that is definitely worth watching for. It's not guaranteed to play out, and it would be good though for the chart. If the price turns to the upside from here, then we could reach the 1.38 extension. That would, based on my experience, give the white wave count a better rate of holding, this roadmap, because if the 3rd wave really only gets to the 1.236 extension of the initial 1-2 setup, it typically eventually leads to failure. So it eventually breaks down. That often happens. Higher failure rate, but okay, I'm not sure. So it could be we're either in wave 3 still, or we're already in wave 4. Whether it's already wave 4 or we are still in wave 3, or what kind of wave 4 it is right now, as long as the $23.54 level is holding, we can watch for higher prices. I am skeptical because a lot of coins are currently, retracing quite a bit. So more than it would, be valid within an impulse. So most are either working on some kind of a diagonal pattern, or they're just forming a large ABC structure or something. So it's not very clearly bullish on those charts anymore. The start was good and promising, but again, it doesn't look in any way different to what we had here. It was just a 3-wave rally, and I'm always telling people that as long as we only have 3 waves up, probabilities are quite balanced. We can still get support levels from the subwave structure, but if it's not a 5-wave move, but instead only a 3-wave move, things are not as clear. With a 5-wave move, so let's imagine the price moves on, we form the 3rd, 4th, 5th, then we can say, okay, this is a wave 1. We now expect in a pullback a higher low to form. We can add a support zone, and then this could be an entry point for a 3rd wave rally. But at the moment, we're only halfway there, so there's still a lot of work to do. In the meantime, it is recommended to stay flexible and adaptable and cautious, because we're still below the trend line. We're far away, we're not in what we would call back in an uptrend, on the smaller time frames, but more work is needed, and the chart needs to prove it. The bigger picture, we're still holding larger degree support. Should we form another low below the 5th of August low, $16.96 and $12.62 are going to be the next relevant support levels. That's the update about AVAX. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.